And now we tell you that Kurudu, a bustling satellite community within the Federal Capital Territory in Abuja, is battling the negative effect of indiscriminate waste disposal as residents lament the inability of the FCT authorities to evacuate the refuse. They say this is posing a major health and environmental risk as the unevacuated refuse is now taken over the major access road. And our News Central's correspondent, Aishat Salihu, actually visited the community and joins us on the news to give a detailed background to the plight of the people. Aishat, good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good afternoon, Lika. Thank you so much for having me on the news this hour.
All right, so tell us what the situation is around the refuse dump and the environment.
Thank you so much. Just like the pictures that you have seen and also the videos, the residents in the area, residents who live around Kurudu, Peggy, the community between those people living in those communities, they spoke to me and it was obvious that they are battling some challenges with the environmental pollution. It's beginning to take a toll on their health. And apart from the health issues that are there, there's also the fact that the refuse in those areas are taking over the major road. There's lack of access to move from point A to point B because of the amount of garbage and refuse in that particular community, and it is taking serious toll on them. And from what they said, and from what they told me, they are saying that most times the refuse bin that is at that particular designated area, because the authorities who are meant to come and empty those refuse tank did not come as at when due to come and empty those refuse can.
So has there been any sort of probably a letter, a complaint or something written to the FCT authorities as regards the menace of these refuse?
Well, regarding officially writing letter, they didn't say they have written any official letter. They only said they have complained and complained and complained and lamented over and over again. And they did say that there are other media stations that have come around to talk about the plight, to take shots and to take interviews from them, and they haven't even. They haven't had any positive impact after such interviews. As a matter of fact, they didn't even want to speak with us because they said they are beginning to lose hope in the government and also in the media. And then we had to just encourage them to go ahead and speak, that until they lend their voice to the media before we can help escalate their concerns. And then they didn't say there was any official letter written, but then they said they are accusing the authorities of not paying as it went due to the particular company that is expected to come and empty this refuse bin. They are saying that because the authorities are not paying them what they are supposed to pay them, so these people now abandon the garbage, and then most people come, they keep dumping on the refuse, and they also accused scavengers in Abuja, we call them babambola. So they also accuse them of the activities of the scavengers, and these scavengers are the ones who sometimes when people come to dump refuse at that particular bin, the scavengers do not even allow these people to dump them appropriately. They go on to collect the refuse from them just because they're trying to scavenge and also take out whatever they can in terms of metal and other items, plastics, bottles, or whatever is in the refuse. So because of that, it creates room for proliferation of more waste within the area, and then people moving from one point to another. It just creates a whole mess in that area, and then it is taking effect on a huge toll on their health and also environmental pollution.
Thank you so much. We're going to stay on this story more probably in our subsequent bulletins, but then it's nice to have you bring this to our attention. Aishat Salihu, thank you so much.
You're welcome.